Hi. There's been a lot that's been going on recently, and I needed to get a few things off my chest. I've always enjoyed Robin Williams. There was that incredible kinetic energy he had, that mental gymnastics that he did. Go back and try and find the full version of his appearance on Inside the Actors Studio, and you'll see what I mean. The brilliant light that was inside him had dimmed. He had been in pain, he had been suffering. I only wish Robin Williams could have found the strength to pick up the phone and call for help. I will miss him dearly. It's been 37 years since I first saw him on TV. The body of work the band created was amazing. But the first time I saw him where he was restrained was The World According to Garp, and I was blown away. One of the few times in my life I could say, wow, that blew my mind. The last time I was blown away was after his passing, where an individual had posted online a story about contacting Robin Williams' office, and they sent over his writer. The writer being the requirements he had requested for any production that he would be involved in. One of the stipulations was that a certain amount of homeless people were to be hired and be given a skill, a job. When I got to that sentence, I stopped, I was stunned, and my mind was blown. And that rarely happens. Robin Williams was an amazing talent. This happened the Monday after the 5th anniversary of the passing of a young man I never got a chance to meet. George Ross Kramer was an engineering student out of Berkeley, and on around the 24th birthday, he took his life. I met his sister through a friend of mine who I've known for many years, Francis. I feel for his family. I feel for his sister Allison, who's a dear and sweet young lady who, every year, does what she can for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. She and her family will forever be in my thoughts and prayers. For those who are suffering from mental illness and believe that there is no hope in sight, I've got 3 simple numbers. 911. Pick up the phone. If that's all it takes, just 911 and say, I need help. Trust me. No one will hurt you. They will be there to help you. I pray those who are watching this will never need to dial that number. I pray to God that you don't need it, but it's there. Just like the first responders that you're hearing. It's a sound that still bothers me, even before that Tuesday morning in New York 13 years ago. My God, damn near 13 years ago. Even before then, it's that noise you're hearing now that bothers me to no end, because there's nothing I can do. I pray that wherever they're going, they're helping those involved who are in need. There's been some changes that have taken place in the last number of months. I've been out of work since February. I've been working with some state agencies to try and find a job, and it's a slow-moving process at this point. In all likelihood, I will remain in Richmond for at least the next year. I don't want to be here. I'd rather be in Brooklyn, yelling at cab drivers and telling them to go back to whatever Al-Qaeda training camp they came from. Because trust me, the cab drivers in Manhattan, they work for Al-Qaeda. There's been a lot of stupidity that's been going on. But I like to think that they're righteous and compassionate, will overcome the stupidity and ignorance that I'm seeing. I don't think there will be a race war. I'm ashamed of some of our members in law enforcement for their actions. For every member of law enforcement who pulls the trigger on an innocent youth or chokes an individual to death, there are at least 10 more who are good, who are doing their jobs, not cutting the corners, and serving the good, the greater good. Like I said, there's a lot of stupidity running amok. So, this has been your friendly neighborhood leprechaun doing your Heartbroken blah blah blog. I haven't written a blog since October, and there will be one and only one written blog this year, and that will take place on Thursday, September 11th. It will be the only written blog I will have this year. Like I said, I'm dealing with a lot of my own stuff, minutia, okay, minutia. So, I want you all to take care of yourselves. Try and make this the best day you ever lived. Peace be with you.